The sixth day dawned and I headed to the lobby after finishing my breakfast like usual. Everyone else was already there. Mitarashi, are you feeling better now? Sorry about making you guys worry. My fever's all gone now, though. Never felt better. He thumped his chest and grinned. That's great. I glanced over at Mai to see her wrapped around her father's leg. Oh, Sim, they're actually starting to look like a father and daughter. It was so cute. Uribe caught my eye and smiled gratefully at me. Good morning. I smiled back happily. We haven't gone into a game with all 7 of us since the hospital. Right. That was a few ago. It was just 2 without all of us, yeah? Actually, the last one was the one we failed, so... bad sign? I feel better going into one of these dangerous games with all of us here and trying to solve it together. This is all because Shido keeps us focused on getting out of here. No one had actually said it, but I felt like all of us looked up to him as a sort of leader. I'm sure today's going to be tough, but together we can do it. We asked the piglets to watch over Mai and then headed off to the plaza. She should be fine. She'd probably be fine.
Well, how about that? All of you are here together this time.
The Count appeared to be generally amused when he saw us, but he was furious with us after he lost the last game, worse than I'd ever seen him. How was he suddenly such a good mood? Because he's faking it, probably. I swallowed. There could only be one reason he was so happy. He had something particularly horrible in mind for us.
We almost made it through all of the games, and if your luck holds, this will be over. Hope you've got all your rewards going.
Oh shoot, there's gonna be a last riddle, something. What's up with those notes?
Oh, you don't know? They're what you want to know most of all, are you sure of it? Don't you have any ideas?
Oxnime rounded Shirobei glanced in his eyes.
Nothing concrete, but after we got that last one, the old noggin finally connected some things.
What, you know what they mean?
The Fresco, the sun, seems to be about the actual sun, but it was really referencing Sunday. But with all the other notes, and the only thing... and the only one thing made sense. The date of the bus crash, and the bus number.
Wait, what bus? The hell are you guys talking about? That's right, we never told him. Mitarashi didn't know that Shirobei was investigating that case. Can you draw a conclusion from that information? Any ideas on what the clues point to? Mitarashi looked a bit disgruntled at being ignored.
Unfortunately, I'm stumped. Okay, big news. If you manage to clear today's attraction, I will personally give you the reward. If you figure it all out from that, I will turn myself in. Of course, that means the game will end and all the hostages will be released. Surprise!
Oh, is this the last one then? Wait, what stage is this? Okay, so it's stage 6, and I think there's 7 stages, so... because I didn't look any, guides up or anything. Well, I mean, I looked up to general length, but I didn't look at any details or anything, but... So,
So excited?
Really?
There's got to be a catch somewhere.
Yeah, there probably is. There's a 7th stage.
I'm going, believe me if you want. Or don't. I don't care either way. I'll see you later.
The screen winked out, and we barely noticed, too stunned by Hogstein's announcement. Okay, hold on. Is this saying all we have to do is clear the game today? Alright, I've been out of action too long. My body is raring to go. Let's kick some ass. We're saying, wait. Huh? Mitarashi frowned. You're not going anywhere. Wait.
Wait, what? Why?
I think he knows. No, buddy, I don't think I do. Mitarashi glared fiercely at Shido, but was met with a steely determined gaze. Oof. Shido pushed on Mitarashi's chest with one finger, and Mitarashi flailed his arms wildly and landed hard on his back. You can barely stand. Your balance is shot, and God knows what else. I don't think you're nearly as recovered as you say you are. Damn it, just when we're all back together again. Mitarashi punched the ground. I laid a hand on his shoulder. Please, don't push yourself. You should go back and rest. Yeah, I'll go. He wasn't pleased about it, but I could see he wasn't arguing. I could see he knew arguing wouldn't get him anywhere.
Alright, I'll be damned. I didn't notice a thing. Pretty sharp eye you've got there, Detective.
It's obvious that type of injury couldn't have healed as fast as he wanted us to think. That was incredible. We said our goodbye to Mitarashi and followed the piglet to the day's attraction. I'm forgetting what his injury even was. It's been a while. Oh. Well, let's see. Is it music? That looks like a concert hall. Huh.
So, you think what he said is true?
Who, Ogstein?
Yeah, he said he'd totally turn himself in if we figured out the clues after today's game.
I don't know if I trust a word he says anymore. He likely thinks we'll never guess. Or just getting a kick out of dangling the cards in front of us. Are you too sure you don't know anything about the bus crash?
I don't know anything about a bus accident. I mean, it was like something like 10 years ago, right?
Close, 12 now.
Oh yeah, they're definitely in the age where they wouldn't remember.
Well, I think I only would have been 5. I already said before that I don't remember anything.
It was all over the news back then.
Yes, they were like 5 though.
So, about today's attraction?
Wait, didn't Miyoshi just change the subject? Okay, maybe he remembers something, I don't know.
It's based off the rhythm game.
Yep, rhythm.
Band Animal Family, when you play music as an animal character in a
Band. Oh my goodness.
8 people could play at one time, which makes it a super popular party game.
Is he talking fast? Oh, is he talking faster than he normally does? Well, thank you, game, for throwing suspicion on him. As we came up to the building, we realized it looked like a giant tree. Around it were plants with instruments growing on them? Oh, that looks really weird. Cute little animals were playing at the entrance.
It's party time. Let the music will become an animal.
PA systems, this cut off. Don't let their appearance fool you. Keep your guard up and pay attention. Right. Just like before, a piglet led us way as we stepped inside. We passed down a dark hallway, and at the end there was something like a studio with chairs and instruments in various spots. A big screen hugged the back of the room. Music notes are streaming from left to right off the side of the screen to the left.
That's good. I've never touched an instrument in my life.
Sherbet groaned.
I think you'll be alright. It looks like a rhythm game. Just keep watching the screen. Matching the beat is more important than playing well.
So, we just need to keep the beats?
Right. When each note gets to the left side of the screen and hits a light, the corresponding instrument needs to play a sound.
Perhaps it's not difficult as it looks. We need to rehearse before tonight's concert. Alright, Superba. Time to decide who's in charge of which instrument. The announcer sounded pretty excited. We each have to pick an instrument then. Looks like there's a guitar, bass, drums, and a keyboard. So 4 instruments.
What? There's no singer?
Of course he'd be upset. He's a singer. An actual celebrity in a hostage situation? Gosh, the news must be having a field day with this. I'll take bass. I used to play a bit back in college. Wait, you were in a band, Shido? Something wrong with that? No, of course not. No, nothing wrong per se, but it was certainly unexpected.
Well, I'll take the guitar then. I'm pretty good at guitar-related rhythm games.
I shall take the keyboard. As a child, I was enrolled in piano lessons. Perhaps now they will finally pay dividends. All we've got left now is the drums, but there are 3 of us. We looked at each other. Any of you play drums before? All 3 of us shook our heads. Probably the best to split the drums up between you. The one in the middle is in charge of the bass drum and toms, while the right does the floor tom and cymbal. Wow, you know way more than I do. Then the person on the left takes the snare drums and hi-hats. I don't know what any of those are.
See, all that just sounded like gibberish. This isn't going to work.
So, all I have to do is match the beat, right? That's what you're saying?
You should be good at that. Even as a singer, you need to have beats pretty down well. Yes, as for who should do what, the middle person's job would likely be the hardest. Rhythm is vital for the drums, therefore the person who has the best sense of rhythm should be in the middle. Oh,
Shit. Definitely not me.
How about testing it out and deciding afterwards? Good idea. Could each of you try your hand at it? We all nodded. I'll see how the others play, because there's no way they're gonna let us change, and I still think it should be Wakasa doing the hard one. I've never even touched an instrument before, so I see how the others play. Super would examine everything calmly and carefully before they can decision. That's what I'll do. So I to study how Wakasa should play the instrument. After watching them, I'm starting to get the timing for the notes and when you're supposed to hit it. Now it's my turn. Oh, they're actually letting me do this? Okay. Because I was to watch it twice before, I think I did okay. Not bad. Still need a lot of improvement, but I do admire that you did your research first. Thank you. Subaru Shido approved of my effort, even though it wasn't that great. In the end, we decided that Wakasa would take the middle position. It seemed obvious in hindsight. Yeah, of course he'd have excellent rhythm. Shirobei claimed that he wouldn't be that good, but he wasn't nearly as bad as he thought. So, I guess that makes me the worst. Well, Wakasa can manage the middle just fine, but the rest... Oh, I'll do the best I can. Hey, everyone, could you give me 10 minutes? I want to show her a couple things. Subaru pulled aside the crash cart for playing of the drums. Alright, we'll tackle this together. Take a seat. Okay. I sat down and picked up my sticks, and Subaru reached around from behind my back and placed his hands on... Oh, goodness. Okay. Carefully use your foot to the beat, right? Watch the streaming notes and start tapping a steady rhythm. Good job. The tempo speeds up here, so you need to concentrate. Whoa. Don't panic. The drums set the rhythm for the rest of the band. If you lose track of it, everything falls apart. Okay, got it. Before I knew it, 10 minutes had flown by. I played the sax when I was younger. Band, high school, stuff like that. But, drums are a different beast entirely. Guitar and bass are probably more similar to drums than other ones, mainly because they are actually percussion based, so the beat is a lot more important. Well, the beat's important for all of them, but there's more to it. Beat's not as important to the saxophone and stuff. Everyone moved to their respective places and the announcer's voice rang out. Wicked! Let's jam, dudes! Alright, I can do this. Levers, check this. If you lose the beat more than 30 times, that gnarly weight up there drops and you're just a bunch of grease stains. Totally metal, eh? I did not see those up there. All of our heads whipped up to look at the ceiling. Right above us was a gigantic weight with Hogstein's face on it. Oh, I didn't see that part either. Hey, that's not fair. Take a look at the screen. I'm betting that the counter will track our mistakes.
Damn, well, I guess one way or another this will be the show of a lifetime.
Here we go. Oh, the music began before we were ready. As each note reached the left side and lit up, the beat on my section of the drums, trying my best to remember all that Shido taught me. Stay calm, don't panic. I could see everyone straining to play along with the notes. My own palms were getting slick with nervous sweat. If the drums lose the rhythm, everyone would get off the beat. I steadied myself and continued playing. Finally,
rehearsal session completed.
Yes, we did it. Phew. We'd missed plenty of notes, but somehow we managed to keep the number under 30. And wow, that was lacking any tension whatsoever. It was just, oh no, this is the risk. Oh no, it didn't happen because of nothing in particular I did. We missed plenty of notes, but somehow we'd managed to keep the number under 30. Oh my god, I don't think my heart can take any more of this.
Oh man, it really takes it out of you, huh? I don't know how musicians do this.
Perhaps we ought to rest for a few moments. We all appear to be greatly fatigued. I agree. We all collapsed on the floor, unable to hold ourselves up any longer. I didn't want to ever do that again.
Oh, don't forget, we still need to figure out what those damn notes mean. And if we didn't have enough on our hands.
Shirobei scrubbed his hands through his hair angrily. We stayed there until we caught our breaths and then moved on to the next room. My heart still feels like it's racing. Understandable. We could have easily died. Koda, something wrong? Out of the blue, Mayoshi sat back down again. It's not looking at anyone. What's wrong?
Nothing?
Just as quickly, he got back up and left the room. What's going on? He's acting weird. Follow that, mofo. The next room appeared to be a dressing room. In the middle was a rack of animal suits. Wow, that's sort of weird. And I could see some fitting rooms in the back. I hope this isn't what I think it is. A dressing room? He sighed and I followed his unhappy gaze to the suits. Alright, boys and girls, it's time to become animals. Put on those suits and let it all out. I knew it. That was that. Then we'd all be dressing up. There's a bear, a lion, a wolf, I call wolf, and a bird, a squirrel, a fox, and a bunny. That's 7, and we've got 1 left over. Probably for Midarashi. Presumably the odd costume was meant for Midarashi. Still, we must be determined who ought to wear what.
And I call dibs on the lion.
He grinned, grabbed the lion suit, and headed off towards the fitting room. But the moment he stepped into it, there's a loud thud, and Shirabe came flying out of the doorway.
Gah,
are you alright?
I'm fine. The walls, they attacked me.
Whatever had thrown Shirabe out of the room seemed to have knocked the breath out of him, too.
Ah, shoot, I forgot.
Shoot, I forgot to tell you. I picked out animals that'll match your personalities perfectly. So make sure you pick the right ones.
Yeah, in other words, we have to wear what they want us to or get kicked out.
I call wolf. Yasuko, what do you think? Well, I guess I have to say Shirabe is probably the bear. Wakasa's the squirrel, Mayoshi's the fox. Urabe would be the bird? I think Midarashi probably would have been the lion. So, wait, wasn't Sarden already the wolf? Oh no, Mayushi was the fox. So, I'm the wolf. I don't mean it in a bad way, it just kind of fits. Does that mean I'm the bunny? I don't want to be the bunny. He's a wolf, and I'm the bunny. It's not good.
So Yasuko would be the rabbit, huh? Well, why don't we give it a shot?
Each one of us pick their outfit. Shido? Everyone except him, of course.
Well, before we get excited, let's see if you're right.
He hefted the bear suit and headed into the fitting room. There was no thud this time. We all looked over to another and headed into the other fitting rooms. Hey, look, they're all still there. Who would have thought? After a few minutes, we were all back. Oh, is that... Oh, this is so the thumbnail. Oh, that is just goddamn horrible and great. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable? No. I had a feeling that it wouldn't be a welcome compliment, though, so I kept it to myself. So you need to put on yours. Everyone else has. Oh, are you mad? Are you still... You're gonna be a pissy little asshole? Shido.
No. What is it?
I can't do it. I'm not going to wear something so
childish.
Shido seemed to be embarrassed. Oh man, what is it? You'll look great. I want to say it in the most sarcastic way, too. I'm sure you'll look great. Just try it on. Ew, what? Is he mad? His lips had tied into a thin, hard line, and as I waited, his fist clenched and unclenched. I can't believe I'm going to do this, but it doesn't look like I have a choice. He snatched the suit angrily off the racks and stomped into one of the fitting rooms. A few moments later, he stepped out dressed as a wolf. Oh my goodness, this is gonna... Oh, not even us. I expected a gray wolf. That's lame. That's so lame. Give me gray wolf. How do I look? Great, you look amazing. He's trying to look cool, but I can tell he's super embarrassed. Oh man, that is so cute.
Looking good, detective.
Hey, I don't like your tone.
Lay off on him, he's just being honest.
Indeed, you look awfully cute. What did I just press? Quick save. Oh, my bad. Cute? This damn song is so weird. His face turned bright red and we were all laughing when the announcer began to speak again.
Backyard stump completed.
Oh, that was it? Yes. He leapt back into the fitting room before I could blink. If we completed this stage, then that means we don't have to keep wearing these ridiculous outfits. I could hear the elation in his voice even through the door. We all grinned to each other and head off to our rooms to take our outfits off. Oh, I guess that's a choice of not having to make talking sprites for everyone in those outfits. Alright, let's go. Super was halfway out the door when... Oh, wait. What is it? Miyoshi seemed strange. He looked down at the floor. His face was pale and sweaty. Did you make a deal with the devil? What is it? Is something wrong? Miyoshi looked up at Subaru and swallowed. I'm a witness. No one said anything. I saw the accident, the bus accident.
What?
Is that really worth hiding?
Oh, whatever. I heard there was one, but damn, I never thought it would be you. By the time I got to the case, it had been closed, so I never got to look at the police report. I never figured out who the witness was. Why didn't you ever come forward?
Why does that matter? They got their report. They got the witness. If he's part of the police report, then they probably all have the information already. Leave it alone. He put a firm hand on Shirobei's shoulder and then stepped towards Miyoshi. Thanks. I'm proud of you for telling us this. I know it couldn't have been easy. As Miyoshi began to cry, Shido put an arm around his shoulders. Whoa, this is pretty big. I was on my way home from a friend's house and it just happened right there in front of me. I was the only witness, but the police kept trying to question me. I was only in 2nd grade. I was so scared. I couldn't say anything. He told us about how the ultimate verdict was that the bus had crashed because the driver had been suffering from some sort of medical condition. But
what?
I saw something else. Right before the bus went over into the other lane, this car with the tinted windows swerved over towards it. You could have said that much when you... Oh my goodness. You never told anyone? One person. The last policeman that came and visited me. But by then the case had already been closed. It's my fault. If I just said something. Miyoshi. I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even imagine the kind of guilt that would have given something. He'd lived with that guilt for so long. No wonder he was a little strange. In a way, he's a victim of that crash, too.
That makes 4 of the 7 with some connection to this case.
Not quite. One of us volunteered, so really it's 4 of 6.
Damn, we should have asked Mitarashi about this morning.
Nothing we can do about it now. We need to beat this game first. Afterwards, we'll have time to talk.
Right you are. Starting to look pretty unlikely that you're not mixed up in this somehow, Wakasa. If you think of anything, you make sure to tell us right away, alright?
Yeah, sure.
He nodded meekly. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
He wiped away his tears and nodded. Oh, shoot. Oh, as a 2nd grader, that would be pretty bad. Outside the door was a staircase that led up to a circular stage in the roof. Oh, we're gonna actually have to play?
On stage at last.
There were a number of instruments set up in front of a giant television screen. So we're going to have to play the notes as they come across the screen. Almost as if on cue, the monitor flicked up, displaying a busy city of intersection. Whoa. We were looking down on the crowd as if we were somewhere high above them. In the top right corner it said 0 out of 5,000.
Show these chumps how hard you can rock. But you only got 30 minutes for this set. If you screw it up, it's bomb time.
What? Oh no. As soon as the announcement finished, the clock on the screen began to count down.
What are we supposed to do?
Well, they put some instruments up here. Presumably we are intended to play for the entertainment of people on the far side of that screen. Then they must be able to see us. We might as well give it a shot. It's not like we have a choice. Let's go then. We headed over to the instruments and got ready to play.
Alright, it's show time.
Wait, we don't get to practice?
I know a couple songs. The rest of you do your best to follow my lead. Understood? How does a person even do that? How would you just follow someone's lead on a song? There is so much behind actually getting decent... Fine. Right, okay. He nodded and began to play. The rest of us did our best to keep up. Urbe, on the keyboard, was the only one who could manage to follow along very well.
This is bad. I've seen better middle school bands.
After what seemed like forever, the song ended and we looked up at the screen. The counter read 0052, 5000.
That's probably how many people stopped to watch. What? Does that mean we have to get 5,000 people to stop?
It looks that way, yes. Paltry 52 was looking worse by the minute. Even 100 people seemed like an impossible number.
Why isn't there a singer in this band? We could have gotten twice the number, and I could have gotten twice the number in half the time.
I think they figured that out. Why do you think they didn't give us a mic?
Someday over the rainbow.
Damn, if we just had one more person to fill out our roster. So this is just being defeatist. This is just being regretful. I don't know. There's not really anything we can do about that. We have to do something. Yes, you're right. We can't... I just can't help but think if he was here right now, we would have thought of something. Who's he? We would say. On the first day, nobody had trusted anyone, but now, too bad Mitarashi is still sick. I bet he came anyways. That was when I heard it. This is a pretty sad excuse for a concert. What? Sorry to keep you waiting. Just took me a while to get up with that stupid stump. Who's Mitarashi?
You climbed all the way here? Are you insane?
You really care if I am? You said you want my help, but damn do you need it. He grinned and snatched up one of the guitars. Are you okay? Hell yeah. Besides, all that waiting was getting real boring. I ate like 5 steaks at the restaurant, so I'm 100% good to go. Holy shit, I want 5 steaks. Shadow put down his own guitar and picked up a bass. Alright then, let's do this. They nodded to one another and started to play. Each one reinforced the performance of the other. They were awesome. The rest of us struggled to keep up. At the end of the song, the number of the screen had reached 320. Not even close. Our 2 stars kept on playing, and in the 20 minutes it was up to 1479. Not even close still. Damn it, we're not going to make it. What should we do? I was trying desperately to come up with any idea on a familiar voice for...
Hey, boys and girls, you rocking out there? Well, unfortunately it looks like you're not rocking quite hard enough.
Laugh all you want. We're not giving up.
Well, that's well cute, but this whole thing is gonna get bluey in just a few minutes. Not a chance for a comeback tour after that.
But even as he spoke, the number of spectators suddenly began to increase. What's going on? More and more people in the street were looking up at us, pointing. Whoa, look at that. He started playing with a renewed vigor, and within 3 minutes, our number hit 3801.
What is this?
Kept climbing faster and faster, and 5 seconds before the time limit ran out, it hit 5,000. When the time was finally up, we caught the attention of 5017 spectators.
Outdoor concert complete.
Hell yeah. What just happened? Everybody's watching us. If I look closely, I could see that a lot of people watching were also carrying smartphones. Did someone do something?
Stage 6 has been completed. You have attained the reward.
Oh, did the celebrity like tweet out or something? Like, look at the screen? With that, the screen flickered off.
What?
For once, Hogstein just seemed as confused as we were. And then a voice broke the silence.
Oh man.
Miyoshi was looking down at his phone and grinned. Okay, not the celebrity.
We weren't fighting on our own. There are people outside helping us. Wait, what?
Instead of responding, he just flipped his phone around to show us what he'd been looking at.
A blog?
It's mine. I update it all the time before I got trapped in here. I go by Aries online. My blog gets a couple thousand hits a day. But since I've been stuck here, I haven't been able to update it.
What are you getting at?
When you started your game, you called us all up on stage during the opening ceremony. That was on TV, and even with that exploding Ferris wheel and all that stuff, there are some people who saw us and remembered our faces.
So what?
Well, that means they knew who we were, sort of, and they know this was a game. What do you think they did?
He flipped down to the comment section on his blog. There were a lot of comments.
How many comments do you think I have on that last post? When I checked it just now, there are more than 10,000.
10,000? Damn, let me see that. Did something happen? You haven't been updating. A friend of mine went to see that new theme park and said that Ares is fighting some bad guy there. You can do it. We're spreading the word online. It came from the Ares search thread. Even on the internet, word doesn't spread that fast for that sort of thing. Reporting from the field. I'm ignoring traffic signals and backing up traffic. Everybody's going to have to stop. Oh, my. Okay, that's a good idea. Of course. And once they notice us, they stop to take a look.
So, the people reading Miroshi's blog hooked up with the people in the theme park. Then, once they put two and two together, it spread like wildfire across forums and blogs, and that's the power of the internet for you.
But forums and blogs don't spread. Like, it would take. It could be ridiculous fast, but like, it would take like a. Yep, fine. I don't think it would get that quickly. I could see stopping traffic being helpful, but gosh, I never would have guessed. No, I did not see that coming.
You get it? It wasn't just us that beat that game. It was all the people on the outside, too.
That's cheating. No contact with the outside. You broke the rules.
I didn't break anything. They did this all on their own. I haven't made a contact with anyone.
That's immaterial. You got help from the outside. Unacceptable.
That's not fair.
Smear, no is no.
What?
That's ridiculous. We didn't break any rules. Yep, this is the perfect time to get mad. When he has a bomb below us. Yeah, get mad.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, he actually is shown now.
Sorry.
Rules are rules. We didn't break any rules when we beat your game, so deal with it.
Forget it. It's not like you're trying to... forget it. It's not like you're trying to brazen figure out what the notes mean anyway.
He spat out the words and disappeared.
Well, I won't lie, my friends. I thought maybe our luck had finally run out this time.
You aren't the only one. We really would have been in trouble if it weren't for all those people out in the city. I felt bad that I couldn't thank them in person.
Wait, weren't you using a normal phone earlier?
Yeah, so? He grins.
Midarashi, there's something I need to ask you before I forget.
What is it?
Do you remember a bus accident in Kaneda 12 years ago?
Oh, that? Yeah, my parents died in the crash. Yeah. Why? What about it?
What?
We quickly explained that, except for me and Mikasa, everyone seemed to be connected to the accident somehow. Alright, well, does that... say that we're all connected to this thing? What does that mean?
Well, we don't know.
Let's take a look at that new note.
Right.
Yeah, it said M2 on it. M2? That's the name of the person who tricked Uribe and lured Shirbe here, the same person who's Hogstein. Does this mean that the solution to this puzzle is his true identity?
That seems like the only thing that would make any sense. But this isn't going to give us the answers we need.
We just don't have enough figured out. Do you think we missed something? We may have. Perhaps the last note from the third day contained crucial information. Everyone gasped. If we were missing the final piece of the puzzle, that note had likely been it. And I remembered what Hogstein had said in the morning of the fourth day. After yesterday, I can breathe a little easier, so maybe I'm just feeling magnanimous.
was right.
Of course, the note. We would have got it in the hospital. Must have been an important clue, and he was relieved we wouldn't be getting it. Of course, he would be breathing easier, the swine. Everyone was starting to come together. So, he wouldn't really care if we didn't die on the third day. If he can keep us from getting the key to figuring out who he is, then he's safe.
The pig was running 2 games at the same time, huh? The one where he plays with our lives, and the one where we try to figure out who he is. The sick bastard's probably having the time of his life.
That son of a bitch. That's horrible. I'm not gonna let him get away with this. Calm down. That doesn't change our priority. We need to figure out who he is. Mitarashi, do you know if there might have been any connection between your parents and whoever Hogstein is? Mitarashi frowned thoughtfully and was silent for a moment. You know, I heard there was actually one person who survived that crash. My mom saved some kid's life.
Is that the answer?
No, that's probably Wakasa. At almost the same time, Hogstein's voice exploded from the speakers.
No more of this hush-hush clocking down stuff. Get off my stage now.
Yes, the time's up.
Now, let's get out of here.
A ladder down had appeared after we beat the game, so we headed over towards it. What's wrong? Huh, sorry, I was just thinking. He shook his head and went to climb down the ladder. Thought he might be scared and stuff, but it seems like he's totally fine. The moment we reached the bottom, the pig started talking again.
So, have you figured out the answer to my riddle? Because the answer time now.
There was an edge to the cruel excitement to his voice.
I guess she's not gonna give us time to mull it over, eh?
It's okay. You take this one.
Right.
Everyone nodded, everyone except Wakasa was deep in thought again.
The answer is your identity. Oh no.
You're shaking visibly.
You are the child that Ryosei's mother saved in the bus crash. You are the only survivor.
He let an extremely odd shriek and froze in apparent terror. Wait, was that actually it? We looked back and forth at one another for a long moment before Wakasa spoke up. I think that was actually me. What?
Huh?
I was way too young to remember it, but my mom told me about what happened. She said a lady saved me after a crash, then died.
That was the Kanado bus crash?
Well, that's the thing. I don't actually know, but then Mitarashi said something the other night.
What?
He said, nothing like seeing a kid smile.
Oh, yeah, guess I did, huh?
I heard those words before. I knew them really well, actually. They were the last words of the woman who saved me.
What?
When he said it the first time, I thought it was just a coincidence. But after hearing his parents were in the crash, I thought maybe.
Then she? His eyes grew wide as he looked at Wakasa. Ah, it's you! Mitarashi threw his arms around the surprised Wakasa and hugged him as tight as he could.
The sapping Malakari ends now. You have discovered a truly shocking truth, but your answer to my riddle is wrong. Oink, oink, oink.
What?
You're so close to practically burning up, but you veered off there at the end. Oink, oink, oink. Ah, this is such a pain. You know, this was my last chance to do the right thing. Ah, well, bad to the bone it is. We ride together, we die together. See you all tomorrow.
What? There was a soft click and he was gone. Was he crying? We just stood there dumbfounded.
Damn it, we had our chance to uncover the truth and we blew it.
He dropped to his knees and slammed both fists into the ground. He looked so upset. None of us knew what to say until Shadow moved over to stand in front of him. Get up. This isn't over yet. We just didn't manage to finish the game today.
No, we lost a chance to get the truth. and we lost our chance to make that bastard turn himself into the cops.
Tomorrow we'll beat the last game and hunt him down in person. Once we've got him, you'll get the truth you're after. His voice was calm, but I could hear steel in it.
I guess you got a point there. Blowing my top isn't going to do any good. I've been through worse than this.
He shook his head and ran his hands quickly through his head. Oh, whatever. He then stood up and took a deep breath.
Indeed, we will all survive, and we all complete this game together. We will leave no one behind. I don't really think I'm satisfied until I sock that damn pig in one of his fat, stupid face.
This is the last stage. All that's left is for the heroes to defeat the final boss. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for screwing it up, but I'm sure if we stick together we'll be fine, right?
Of course we will. Together we can do anything. We looked at each other and smiled. 6 days, a statement like that would have been hilariously misplaced, but now it felt right. We've gone through a whole lot, but it's made us friends, and the final game's gonna be easy with this team. We can do it no sweat. We headed back to the restaurant to get some takeout for dinner. Once we got to the dinner, we sat at the big table until the hotel arrived. Gosh, everyone looks real tired. Mitarashi was sprawled across the table, snoring. I glanced at Subaru. Shido. He must have been looking over too, because our eyes met. Whoa, did not expect that. I tried to think about why he might be looking at me, but I found my eyes locked on his. I just couldn't think clearly about much other than them. Suddenly, I felt a powerful urge to talk to him about anything. What had happened earlier in the park, each other, the weather. But what could I say? I opened my mouth. Let me choose what I can say. I opened my mouth and nothing came out. Besides, everyone else here is right now. With no other explanation, Shido stood up and left the restaurant. I stood up quietly and followed him. Perhaps it was because they were all tired, but nobody said anything as I left the restaurant. The night breeze felt cool and relaxing as I followed Shido outside. Oh man, I hope he didn't want to be by himself. He didn't tell me to go back though, so I figured he was okay. We walked in silence for a while to even through. Felt nice. Was that a typo? That was a typo. Maybe I was just like hanging out with him. Tomorrow's the last day. Too close, alright. I jumped a little when he finally spoke. Today there was a moment when I thought we were completely done for. I was terrified and I was ready to give up. I'm a police officer. It's not a safe job. It wasn't the first day I thought I might die. But I've never felt as scared as I did today. Do you know why? Because you weren't alone? Exactly. I was afraid I might lose my friends. I was afraid I might lose you. Shido? I guess that was before I realized what was going on. I was thinking about you as more than a friend. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating so fast. Wait, why am I so excited? He smiled. Tomorrow's game is probably going to be the hardest yet, but I promise I'll keep you safe, even if that means my life. What should I do? I have to say something. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm saving. I want to say that I do want to say this, though. Thank you for... I should just be honest, right? You don't need to thank me. There's just something I feel I have to do. Okay. Everyone's always worrying about protecting me, but I want to keep them safe too. There's no question in my mind. Thank you for offering your life for me. Thank you so very much. It's almost time for the hotel to arrive. Let's go. Right. With that, we turned around and walked back the way we came. When I got back to my room, I yawned and stretched. Tomorrow's the last day. We're almost there. It had been a long, difficult week, but we pulled together and done what we had to be done. Without Shido, though, we'd been real in trouble. I knew I needed to rest, but excitement of knowing that we were almost done kept me wide awake. Walk might help me calm down. Hey, look, it's Shido. I wonder if everybody else has gone to bed already. There's so much bottled up inside me, and if I did happen to see someone, a long conversation sounded pretty good. Oh, shocking. Oh, you're still awake? Shido. There he was, relaxing in the lobby. Are you drinking coffee? Yeah, the piglets said they had some, so I decided I'd have a cup. You want a drink? Sure. He beckoned one of the piglets over and said something to it while I fidgeted around nervously. In a few moments I was back with a steaming cup. Huh? Something wrong? This isn't coffee. Yeah, I asked for hot milk. Oh, ew! Why did you do that? It's just about time to go to bed. I figured drinking caffeine this late probably isn't a good idea. He was grinning. But you're drinking coffee. Are you gonna be okay? Of course, I'm used to it. Then I want to get used to it too, please. Uh-huh. Well, I mean that if I don't drink it, I'll never get used to it, and I kind of want to drink the same things you do. Yeah. Oh man, what was that? I just started rambling. Well, they made me milk, so I'll drink milk for now. It seems disgusting, though. Hot milk. Hold on, huh? My milk was already halfway to my mouth, but Super was quick and nimble enough to pour part of his coffee definitely into my cup. Oh, I'll take my coffee black. If you, start off that way, it'll taste horrible. So try mixing in some milk. You can adjust the balance as you get used to it, and eventually you'll be able to drink it black. Oh, okay. What is he even saying? I lifted the cup up to my lips and drank as quickly as I could in an attempt to hide the red on my cheeks. Oh my gosh, he wasn't kicking, it's kind of bitter. If you had a full cup and he put a little in, oh, whatever. Even though it was still mostly milk, I could taste the strong flavor of the coffee. Subro had been right. I wouldn't be drinking black coffee for a long time. And someday, we'll drink the same coffee. Maybe by then, I'll be more cool. I watched him calmly sipping his half-empty cup. Felt a little better. Felt a little bit of sadness. Still, it was nice to sit there with him. And for a little while, I forgot about the game. We kind of gotta kick some butt tomorrow. If we screw up, my uncle would be in real trouble. Not just him, everyone. I sent off a quick text to Uncle Keiji about how we were almost there. I'll save you, Uncle, I promise. With that, I lay down and closed my eyes. Oh, shoot, I forgot about this. Okay. Daddy? So is he a kid that actually survived, but, like, the police didn't know about? Huh. Like, this is Hogstein's background? Daddy? Mommy? Wake up! Wake up! Ooh, that is a blurry photo. Just a dream. But now it's time for the final act. Just watch. Stage 7, here we come. I'm gonna finish this tonight. Probably.